Richard Hawley, it's lovely to see you. Electric Picnic 2012, so it is, just to remind everyone. You released your latest album earlier this year, Standing at the Sky's Edge. It was a different sound. Was that something that you set out to just go, okay, I want to change things up a little bit?
Not initially. After the last record, True Love's Gutter, is that I realised I've been on the road for 30 years and that it was time to take a bit of a break. And I guess I thought that the next record would be sort of pastoral. So I was walking the dog a lot and, just hanging out with the family and stuff. And then the Tory government got in, and that changed all the pastoral stuff, completely.
Did you have a bit of a Billy Bragg moment that you're going, hey, hang on a second?
No, I mean, Billy's a far more eloquent political writer than I could ever be, but all the songs are kind of reactions to that. One of the first things that they wanted to do, the legislation, was sell off all the woodland, which now has been repealed, thank God. And that just made me really pissed off, and they're kind of reactions to what I consider to be important in my life, So I'm never a very political writer. I'm a political man, though.
Yeah, you wouldn't have struck me as a political type of person. Some people say, though, that politics and music don't mix. What's your view on that?
Depends on who's mixing it, My father was a steel worker, and all my uncles were as well, and I grew up with very strong beliefs in people, rather than money.
Going back in time, I suppose before Pulp, Long Pigs was the band that you were in that I was very fond of. Do you have fond memories of that time?
Some of it, yeah. Some of it was. I think the thing I remember the most is just the whole time being on a tour bus. The relentless travelling, and you're not supposed to moan about that. It could be worse.
It depends the type of bus you have as well.
Yeah, no, but I just remember it being relentless touring, 7 or 8 years of constantly being on the road and being really frazzled at the end of it. That's kind of. But I do remember a lot of good times as well.
Because people forget, because your solo career has gone very, very well over the years. People kind of forget that part of your career, and they forget the Pulp part too, which was you were a touring member, though. It wasn't. Were you a full member? It was kind of always a bit of a grey area.
Yeah, it always was. I liked it being like that as well. They asked me to join. Actually, it was just before This Is Hardcore came out, but I said it's working fine as it is. I'd just left one band with the Long Pigs, and I sort of didn't want to get committed to one thing. But initially, I was only supposed to tour with them for like 9 months, and I ended up staying with them for 7 years. And still am. Connected.
So, what's the next chapter for you? I know you've only released an album this year. Is it going to be? Are you going to surprise us again?
That'd be telling, wouldn't it?
Okay, I guess you're not going to tell us. Listen, it's great to see you again. We're looking forward to your set here at the picnic.